Hi guys, welcome back to my interview session with B.Satiananthan. Hi Mr. Satya, how's things going on?
Very good.
I hope you're fine.
I'm fine, thank you.
And are you ready to start?
Yes, I am.
Mr. Satya, how is M-League now? Because last time you said M-League is not football.
Well, good question. Well, it's been, the last time I said that was in 2008. And I think Hamleague has definitely improved a lot over the last 12-13 years. You can see from the performance of JDT at the Asian level, ACL, and they were champion of AFC Cup. And MFL has done a good job because they come up with new rules saying that the teams must have a professional fitness trainer, and that helps a lot because most of the players who report for national team are mostly fit, and you don't have to, as a national coach, you don't have to really be concerned about fitness levels. So I think definitely with the changes of conditions, I think the teams have improved a lot. You can see the game is a lot faster and players are looking good because most of them are really fit when they report for national team.
Can you name some of the players in M-League, please?
Well, most of the players, I can name most of the players that are national team players. You have a lot like Brandon Khan, like Azahar, you have Shamin, you have Sapavera, you have so many good players, yes.
Next question. What is your favorite football boot, please?
Oh, definitely Copa Mundial. And every players that were under me, they know that I love Copa Mundial. They always tell me, why coach, are you using the old boots? I said, well, Copa Mundial is the best boots and it fits my legs properly.
Mr. Satya, who's your idol?
My idol as a person is Nelson Mandela.
Can I know why you chose him?
Because he has a lot of principles. He believed in his principles and he lived by his principles. He died of his principles. So I really admire Nelson Mandela.
Are you a strict and disciplined person when you are young, like how you are now?
Well, honestly, to tell you that I was not very disciplined or very strict as a person when I was young. I think my father was strict and very disciplined. When I was young, I was not strict and disciplined. But when it comes to football, it's about discipline, yes. I train hard. I get ready for the games. I was always on time for training and things like that. So I think in some ways in football, I was disciplined, but not my outside life. I was a bit naughty.
If you could have superpower, what is it?
Superpower? Oh, I like to read people's mind. If I can read people's mind, it's like it's the powers that I love to have because you can think what the players think. You can think, you can know what people think about you. So I think that is the powers that I would love to have.
Who was your biggest celebrity crush as a teen?
Well, I didn't have any crush. Really, I cannot single out any ladies or girls that I had a crush with. So I am not a big fan of a movie and things like that.
Why?
Maybe it's not in my interest because I had a lot of other interesting things to do.
But there is also football movies.
Football movies, yeah, but that is no crush. Football movies. There's no girls in football movies those days.
What's the most useless talent you had?
Singing? Definitely singing. Definitely.
Can you sing one song?
No, please. Then.
Please, the fans want to hear you.
No, the fans will not ever want to hear me sing.
Come on, sing one song.
No, please.
One little
No,
song.
that is something that I can't reveal because that is the thing that
It's a secret.
Yeah, it's a secret. I only sing when I'm in the bathroom.
What's the craziest thing you have done?
Craziest thing that I've done? No, I think jump into the river when a river which had crocodiles in them. I think diving into the water and my pants started coming down and I panicked and then I took I was in the waters and I was struggling and then I calmed myself down and pulled my pants back because it was tangled in between my legs, so I got really scared.
I think you forgot one more craziest thing you have done.
What is that?
You put the seed in your nose. I remember that.
Yeah, that was another crazy thing, because I didn't know, because I put a seed into my nose, and over the days, suddenly I felt pain. My mother looked into the nostril and saw there was a seed and there was growing, like a small, the roots taking place. And then we have to go to the doctors. The doctors has to pull out the seed in the roots, and it was funny, and that's why I think that was crazy thing to do.
No wonder you have such a big hole in your nose.
Yes.
And I can see the seeds growing inside.
Yes.
Tell me about your first car.
My first car, I remember, it was an Alfa, so they call it. It was a 2-door, and I bought it cheap because that guy who sold the car to me actually lost his money through gambling.
Is it a fast car?
Yeah, it was a fast car those days.
Your favorite song, please?
My favorite song? Well, there are a lot of songs that I like to hear, but I think one of my favorite was Biduri and Isabella. Although both these songs are Indonesian songs or Malay song, but I like both of the songs.
Mr. Satya, what's your favorite quote?
My favorite quote, I love to use this quote. I'm a coach, the only coach before the game, but 1,000 coach after the game. That means, you know what's the meaning of that? Because nobody helps me before the game. Nobody tells me, really what should be done and things like that. But after the game, there are a lot of coaches who will tell me that you should have done this, you should have done that, and things like that. But I would love to hear people telling me before the game, not after the game.
Mr. Satya, this part you have to answer me fast.
Okay.
Ronaldo or Messi?
Messi.
Maradona or Pelé?
Maradona.
Ferrari or Lamborghini?
Ferrari.
Nasi lemak or tosai?
Tosai.
Blue or yellow?
Blue.
Beer or whiskey?
Beer.
Coffee or tea?
Tea.
Me or your wife?
Tough questions.
Choose one.
No? Tough.
No both.
No.
Choose one.
Cannot.
Come on, Mr.
No,
Satya.
censored.
Choose
Censored.
one.
Very.
My last question. What is your advice to young players like me?
Young players, they should have a dream. If they want to play football players, if they want to take it seriously, they must train always. You must go down to the field, train, listen to your coach. And during this period, during the COVID period, if you're not allowed to go to the field, you must train on your own, must feel the ball always, and then take care of your food, sleep early, listen to your parents, alright? And the most important thing is you must have discipline.
Thanks, Mr. Satiananthan, for your advice.
You're welcome.